What time is it? Yes, it's time to grow. Okay, so today we're going to talk about, should you go through your work emails from top to bottom, as in the newest first, or should you go through them from the bottom to the top? Now, there are pros and cons of both. All right. So if you're at work, you go to your email inbox, you have a number of emails, right? The advantage of going through it from the bottom, so the oldest emails first, is that you might have different emails from different people. So you're actually being fair and going through the emails in order. So say, for example, you got a request from two different people. You're going to get to the person who sent you the email request first. So you're going through them in order, and you're also not missing out anything, yeah? So emails that get sent to you are not getting too old without you reading them. So you go into the oldest email first, right? That's the advantages of starting at the bottom. The disadvantages is, if there's an urgent request at the top of your email inbox, you're going to miss it if you've got lots of emails, or you might get to it too late, or maybe not too late, but not as early as you could. All right. The other way around is almost the opposite. It's almost the opposite thing. So if you start with your top emails first, then again, yes, you get fresh emails straight away. The fresh emails are not getting left behind. But then if you start from the top, there might be urgent requests at the bottom. So there are pros and cons of both, totally understandably. So what is my advice? How do you handle this? And obviously it's going to be different for different people, because the job you might be doing, like, you might have a high demand of work. Like, managing an inbox might be your job. Yeah. You might do a particular job where all your work comes into your email inbox, or you might be managing someone else's diary or inbox. Yeah. So also, you might be at a different level. So you might, for example, let's say you're in a civil service job, right? Working for the UK government, and you're at one of the lower grades, and you've got requests from different senior people coming down to you. You need to get to those emails promptly. On the flip side, you might be in a senior management team and you're getting emails left, right, and center, okay? And loads of the emails are sort of not urgent, or you're being copied into certain email groups, and you don't really have time to get to all those emails. Or you might be sort of in a middle grade where you might not have anybody managing your diary, but you get a lot of emails and you can't spend your whole day on the email. So, you have to manage it in a certain way. So this is my advice. Okay. So it's not really which way should you go, from the bottom or the top. What you actually need to do, in my humble opinion, is, first of all, make sure you scan your email inbox. So say, for example, you're away from your inbox and you've got 5 new emails or 10 new emails. First of all, you need to keep on top of your emails. You can't let your emails run away from you. So the first step, if your email's uncontrollable, you need to put a plan to get through those emails. Sometimes the best way is bulk delete, but again, it depends on your role and how important some of the old emails might be, right? So let's say you've got to a point now, you've got your emails under control. You're away from your desk. You come back to 10 new emails, 20 new emails, 25 new emails, right? How do you or maybe you've been off for a couple of days, maybe you've been on leave. How do you manage those emails? Right. First of all, you need to scan your emails, triage your emails. Yeah. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to go through them in that order from the top or that order from the bottom, and then emails get left. You need to scan them quickly, right? Now, depending on your job, you might want to filter. Obviously, most people are going to use Outlook. A lot of people are going to use Outlook. Say, for example, most important emails in your job comes from your line manager. You're going to want to filter, yeah, and put all your manager's emails at the top and go through them quickly. Yeah, right? So you need to triage your emails. You need to acknowledge all your emails. Again, if you're away for a long period of time, or or your email inbox has got out of control, scanning 400 emails is going to be quite difficult. So you need to take a step back and then put a plan in place to tackle that. But yeah, so if you've got a manageable amount of emails, you need to scan all your emails first. You need to, whether you prioritize it for your manager's emails first, or you just go through the list and look up and down, or some people are going to send you emails with the high importance symbol, you know, the red exclamation mark, right? So you might want to filter it that way. But you need to see all your emails. You can't just go through them one by one. You need to make sure you see all of them, right? Okay, and then you could say, okay, I've got this chunk of time to manage my emails. I've seen what most of them are about. I've seen which ones may be important and who they're from. Now let me within this time, this is how I'm going to tackle it. So you need the most important thing is you need to know what is there. Rather than whether you start at the top or the bottom, you need to know what's there. Yeah, and you need to know, okay, have I got time to go through these emails? Okay, I haven't got time to go through all of them. This is how I'm going to prioritize them. This is how I'm going to prioritize them. So again, it depends on your seniority level in the business. Depends on how much emails you got. It depends on how important your emails generally are. You may be doing a job where you hardly need to use your email, and most emails are just information on say stuff like useful to know information, useful to know. It could be read at another time. Most of your emails might be that. So again, different people have different level of importance. But one thing I would say, right, is let's say, for example, you come back to your desk, yeah? For example, you've got 20 emails. You've got time to tackle them all. Well, you've got time to briefly go through them all, let's say, yeah? Right? What you need to do, right? This is what I recommend to do, yeah? Acknowledge all the emails, especially the important ones, even though you don't have time to do the action straight away. Okay? So say, for example, you got a request for someone, they want, say a particular senior manager has asked you to do a particular task and the deadline is in 4 days, for example, yeah? Okay, you open that email, you acknowledge, you reply and say, okay, yeah, I'll aim to get that done by whatever day, yeah? So you acknowledge, so the person that sent you the request knows you've received it. And then you need to take the information and set yourself a reminder to do that task. Whether you use the tasks on Outlook or you use a paper-based system, you need to capture that information and put it in a system that you use that you're going to remember to do that task. One thing I always do, yeah, so say I join a new organization or whatever, what I always do, I go into my Outlook settings. You know, when you got your email inbox, right, the unread emails are bold. As an Outlook default, if you've got one of those emails highlighted, meaning that email is highlighted, it's not opened, it's highlighted, and then you go to highlight another email or you go elsewhere in your inbox, that email turns from bold to, the boldness comes away, yeah? Now, that can be confusing for you, like, did I read that email already or not? So this is how I recommend to manage that, right? Your aim is to clear your inbox. Once emails have been actioned, you do two things with them. You put the email from the inbox into a particular folder. So say your manager's name is John Smith, right? You move that, so the email's been actioned. You move that email from your inbox to the John Smith folder in your inbox, yeah? Because you need to keep that email for whatever reason. If that email could be deleted, you delete it, right? Your aim is to clear your inbox. Now, those emails that you've acknowledged but you cannot action yet, that's the only ones you leave sitting in the inbox. So your email inbox, once you've gone into the settings, and if you're not sure how to do that, click below and put a comment below, and I can expand on how you go into that setting to keep all your unread emails bold. That is important, right? So in your inbox should only ever be unactioned emails. Ones that you have not opened yet should be bold, yeah, because you've gone to the setting to make sure that they remain bold. And ones that you have opened but you have not yet actioned are still in your inbox and they are not bold, yeah, right? Now, once you've opened those ones, all the ones that are not bold, they have not been actioned yet, but you have put some kind of plan in place to action that. So whether you capture information and you put it into your Outlook tasks or onto a paper-based system or whatever uniform system you use, that's what it should be. So it's not really, shall I just go through my emails from the top? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or shall I do it the other way around so that I'm going to the oldest emails first? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No. You need to quickly go through them quickly and scan it to find out, what emails do I have? What is my email inbox looking like? How much time do I have to tackle it? Okay, I don't have time to tackle it all, but let me go into each email. The important ones, let me acknowledge that I've received this emails. If it's a request for work or something, yeah? Or it could be someone has asked you to do something in an unrealistic time. So at least you can tell them straight away, unfortunately, I don't have whatever time to do it. Is it okay if I get it to you by this later date? Or if not, then you could see if another person can tackle that task, for example. But so should you tackle your emails from the top to bottom or bottom to top? No, I think you should just scan your email inbox, decide if you've got the time to action them all, and respond straight away and acknowledge those important emails, even if you don't have time to action it there and then. At least you've acknowledged it and you've captured the information and put it onto a system that is going to remind you to action that email. So I hope you enjoyed this email today. I'm talking about email so much, I'm calling this video an email. It's called a video. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today. Click below in the comments and let me know what videos you'd like to see. I've got loads of videos to do, but if you have any particular videos you want to see, I can prioritize them. Click the thumbs up button if you like the video, and I'll catch you on the next video. In the meantime, continue to grow.